Have you ever wondered why, in spite of every barrier, Black women have become the most educated demographic in America? Because it wasn't just about books, it was about liberation. Today, we're uncovering the truth about how Black women fought for the right to read, to teach, to lead, and to shape generations. From plantations to PhDs, their pursuit of education is not just a story, it's a legacy. Welcome to Unlocking Black History, where we speak truths they left out of the textbooks. If you're a parent or a grandparent or a truth seeker committed to teaching the next generation what's being erased, well, we made this channel for you. So take a moment right now to subscribe to the channel. And if you're ready to go even deeper with us, click the link in the description to join our private Facebook group. Now, let's get into it. The history of Black women in education is a story of resilience, defiance, and relentless pursuit of knowledge against all odds. During American slavery, enslaved Black people were legally forbidden from learning to read or write. This systematic denial of education was not incidental. It was a deliberate strategy to maintain the power structure of white supremacy. For Black women, the stakes were even higher. Their roles as both laborers and reproducers of the enslaved workforce placed them in a double oppressed position. Yet, even within the brutal system, education remained a beacon of hope. Despite the threats of beatings and mutilations and death, some enslaved Black women found ways to learn in secret. They learned from sympathetic whites, free Blacks, or even taught themselves using discarded newspapers or books. These clandestine efforts reflected a profound understanding. Education was a tool of liberation. Harriet Jacobs, author of Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl, not only documented the sexual violence enslaved women endured, but also illuminated the intellectual resistance of women who desired to read and write to gain control over their lives. The hunger for literacy among enslaved women was not merely about learning the alphabet. It was a revolutionary act of reclaiming personhood. The end of the Civil War and the abolition of slavery opened new but fragile opportunities. During Reconstruction, the South witnessed a remarkable educational awakening. With the help of the Freedmen's Bureau, Northern missionaries, and Black communities themselves, hundreds of schools were established, including schools for Black girls. Black women played essential roles in this movement. As newly freed women sought to learn, others emerged as educators. They became teachers, opening schools in churches, basements, homes, and even outdoors. Mary McLeod Bethune, born to formerly enslaved parents in 1875, would go on to found Daytona Normal and Industrial Institute for Negro Girls in 1904, laying the foundation for what became Bethune-Cookman University. Her work exemplified the transformative power of education for and by Black women. However, access remained limited. Jim Crow laws and violent racial segregation in the South maintained severe inadequacies. Black schools were chronically underfunded, and higher education was all but inaccessible to most Black women. Nevertheless, historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, such as Spelman College, founded in 1881, provided a haven for Black women's intellectual and leadership development. The 20th century brought both challenges and progress. Black women like Anna Julia Cooper and Nannie Helen Burroughs emerged as intellectual and spiritual leaders. Cooper, one of the first Black women to earn a PhD, famously declared, "Only the Black woman can say, when and where I enter, the whole race enters with me." Her words underscored the critical role Black women played in uplifting entire communities through education. The Civil Rights Movement further dismantled legal segregation, leading to the increased integration of schools and universities. Black women like Ruby Bridges and the Little Rock Nine became symbols of courage as they integrated previously all-white schools. While these milestones marked progress, the battles were far from over. Black girls in integrated schools often faced harsh discipline, isolation, and racism from both students and teachers. Nevertheless, Black women persisted. They continued to attend college in growing numbers, often outpacing their male counterparts. The passage of Title IX in 1972 and affirmative action policies helped open the door to predominantly white institutions known as PWIs, graduate programs, and professional schools. Trailblazers like Shirley Chisholm, the first Black woman elected to Congress, and Barbara Jordan, a powerful voice in American politics, used their education as platforms to demand justice and equality. Simultaneously, Black sororities such as Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, and Sigma Gamma Rho cultivated networks of academic support and community engagement, empowering generations of college-educated Black women. By the 21st century, a historic shift had occurred. Black women have become the most educated demographic group in the United States based on degree attainment relative to population size. According to data from the National Center of Education Statistics, Black women have consistently enrolled in and completed college at higher rates than any other demographic, including white men, Black men, and white women. So when a Black woman hears the letters DEI, to her, it means definitely earned it. This achievement is nothing short of revolutionary. It is the culmination of centuries of resistance, persistence, and communal investment in education. Black women now lead in fields once inaccessible to them as doctors, lawyers, engineers, professors, and CEOs. They are also reshaping academia itself. Scholars like Dr. Kimberly Crenshaw, Bell Hooks, and Dr. Brittany Cooper have challenged the Western canon, the embodiment of high culture, literature, music, philosophy, and works of art that are highly cherished across the Western world. They built frameworks such as intersectionality and Black feminist thought, which center the experiences of Black women in both scholarships and activism. Despite this progress, disparities persist. Black women carry the highest student loan debt burden and continue to face wage gaps, underrepresentation in leadership positions, and systemic racism within educational institutions. Yet, they remain undeterred. The modern movement for educational justice, from campaigns to canceling student debts, to calls for inclusive curriculum, is being led in large by Black women. From the fields of the antebellum South to the ivory-covered halls of today's universities, the educational journey of the Black woman is a testament to the unshakable belief in the power of knowledge. Their story is one of triumph, not over literacy, but over structures designed to keep them ignorant and invisible. Today's book recommendation is Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl by Harriet Jacobs. The journey of Black women in education is a blueprint of courage, strategy, and community power. Their success today is not accidental, it's ancestral. If this story moved you, like our video, comment, and share the video with someone who needs to know the truth. And don't stop there. The book we're recommending to accompany this episode is Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl by Harriet Jacobs, a first-hand account of the pain and power in this legacy. You'll find that in our full Black History book library in the description below. Subscribe to Unlocking Black History if you haven't done so already. And remember, we're not just making videos, we're building a movement. So join our private Facebook group today and connect with others committed to teaching the history that we're never taught. So until next time, keep unlocking. I'll see you at the next video.